Thank you for coming here today. My name is Inspector Kimberley Pasloske, and I'm the Detachment Commander of Airdrie RCMP. I'm here to provide you an update on the incident that occurred at CrossIron Mills Mall last evening. I have a short summary of the event to provide you. Also with me is Michelle Wagner from Airdrie and District Victim Services, who has a message for the victims and witnesses affected by this event. I will take questions afterwards. We have a French translator here to provide information in French and translate if required. Just introduce yourself.
Bonjour, je suis Nathalie Ross et je serai ici pour offrir de la traduction française.
At approximately 7:09 p.m. on September 16, 2019, Airdrie RCMP and Calgary Police Service responded to a report of an active shooter at the CrossIron Mills Mall. Numerous resources were deployed to this incident, including Airdrie RCMP, Calgary Police Service, RCMP Police Dog Services, the RCMP Emergency Response Team, Airdrie Municipal Enforcement, Rocky View County Enforcement, Rocky View Fire Department, Emergency Medical Services, and Calgary Police CPS Hawks. Assistance was also provided by surrounding detachments, including Cochrane and Strathmore. Upon arrival, it was determined that the shooting occurred in the parking lot of CrossIron Mills Mall near the food court entrance and that one male was injured. He was taken to hospital with serious injuries. He is still being treated and his location will not be released at this time. The male suspect had a slender build and was dressed fully in black, his pants, including his pants, and he was wearing a ball cap and hood. The suspect and an accomplice fled the scene in a black 2019 Dodge four-door Ram pickup, and we are still looking to identify who those individuals are. RCMP and CPS, Calgary Police Service, were on scene for numerous hours last night. The mall was placed in a secure in place while the officers cleared the mall. It was several hours before all civilians were evacuated safely. I would like to take a minute to thank CrossIron Mills Security in their assistance to us in collecting video surveillance and providing loudspeaker direction to the patrons that helped ensure everyone remained calm and were safe. Michelle, you had some information to provide?
Thank you. Good morning. My name is Michelle Wagner. I'm the Executive Director at Airdrie and District Victims Assistance Society. Victim Services is available to provide emotional support, referrals to counselors, as well as other supports to reduce the impacts of trauma. Should you or one of your loved ones be impacted by last night's incident, please feel free to reach out to us at 403-945-7290. For immediate assistance to connect with a counselor, please connect with the Distress Center. Thank you.
I can now take questions.
Is there video or surveillance of the incident that occurred?
There is, yes.
Will those be released at all?
At this time, they're not being released. We will determine that in time.
The suspect, do we know where this individual fled to? Any ideas?
We know that the suspect shooter fled in a 2019 Dodge Ram four-door pickup.
Was this a targeted attack?
We believe so, yes.
How's the victim?
The victim is currently in hospital with serious but non-threatening injuries, non-life-threatening injuries.
Is he being cooperative with police? Or?
I cannot discuss that at this time.
Is he known to police?
I can't discuss that at this time either.
How many people were in the black four-door?
We believe that there was two persons in the black four-door pickup.
Including the suspect?
Including the suspect.
Were there any other injuries?
No one else was injured in this event.
How concerning is it that it happened in such a public place at such a busy time?
Happening in such a public place in such a busy time is concerning. It's concerning to the public, but we were able to attend the scene within minutes and secure the scene and provide for victims or for the patrons and employees' safety.
Do you know why the victim was targeted?
I can't discuss that at this time.
And there's reports that a restaurant in the mall didn't let patrons leave until they anticipate their tab while there was police presence in the mall asking people to sort of get out safely. I was just wondering what your reaction is to that, and moving forward, if there is another incident, what should places like these be doing?
So our detachment and all of our resources are solely focused on the safety of the patrons. I can't comment on what individual businesses are or are not doing. That's not our role. Our role is the safety of the public, which we enacted last night.
Are there any photos potentially of this suspect that might be released?
There may be photos of the suspect that might be released. We're still going through video surveillance at this time.
Do you know how many people were evacuated from the mall?
We were just looking into that, and I don't have that number at this time. But I will provide that to you or Gina will provide that to you within the hour.
What time was the mall fully cleared?
The mall was fully cleared at 0050 hours, just short of 1 o'clock this morning.
Can you talk a bit about the response? How many officers were called out to the scene?
I can. So 30 RCMP uniform response, approximately 30, attended the scene, but there was also a significant response from Calgary Police Service, and that was the uniform response. We also had plainclothes, approximately 20 plainclothes resources, as well as the City of Airdrie provided some municipal employee support here at the detachment for all of the things we needed at the detachment. And Calgary Major Crimes and Calgary GIS were also called out.
Can you speak about how many witnesses you talked to?
I can tell you that it's been many, and we're still talking to witnesses. As you can understand, it was just after 7 o'clock in the evening. There was a lot of patrons at the mall, and there's a lot of people to speak to. And there's a lot of people that we haven't yet spoken to that may have fled the scene that might have information, and we would absolutely be looking to speak to those individuals.
Do police already have a suspect in mind?
I can't discuss the circumstances of the investigation at this time.
Do you know how many shots were fired?
I can't disclose that at this time.
What are the next steps for you now? Where does the investigation go from here?
So we need to go through the video surveillance. We need to access those victims or witnesses that may have observed things and simply fled the scene. So our next steps are really to do those initial investigational tasks. Last night was focused on the safety of the patrons and employees at the mall, and today and the investigation. But really, our primary focus was the safety of our citizens.
Is this gang related?
I can't discuss that. I can't answer that at this time.
Do you have a partial license plate or any part of the license plate?
Not at this time.
Was the vehicle stolen?
I can't. I have no idea.
Have there been any calls of suspicious vehicles in the area at that time?
I can tell you on our response to the incident, as you can understand, this was a rather chaotic incident that came into us. There were numerous descriptors of vehicles that were fleeing the scene in an erratic way. We did stop a number of them, and they were the vehicles we stopped were all citizens leaving the scene.
We don't know which direction they were leaving in.
I believe they were leaving in a southbound direction.
On the highway or?
Out of the mall.
Out of the mall, okay.
How hard was it to empty out the parking lot at such a busy traffic time during the daytime? Like trying to evacuate not people just from the mall, but from the road onto the Deerfield, which is a busy time during the day? We
did not evacuate the parking lot at that time. Our focus was evacuating people within the mall safely. That evacuation of the parking lot didn't happen until much later. We actually held the parking lot as it was a scene, right?
It's a pretty modern mall. What was CCTV helpful? Is there a lot of it there? Like, it's such a new mall.
I can't discuss the circumstances of video surveillance, but as you're all aware, there's video surveillance everywhere. And in fact, I anticipate that there's going to be video surveillance from people's cell phones, that type of thing. And so we are looking for additional video surveillance. If somebody took images from their cell phone, we would certainly be interested in that, please. That's everything. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Nothing in French? Nope.
Or something like this?
Well, everyone deals with trauma in a different way, and so everyone's response is going to be very unique to their own. Some people might experience changes in sleeping patterns, changing in eating, shakiness, any of those types of physical or emotional symptoms. So it's just important to connect with supports throughout the community and connect with family and friends and really discuss the feelings that you're having. And if then things tend to persist more than a couple of days, then certainly reach out for professional assistance.